Right then, this is a T-Rig talk, and I don't have any props and I don't have any video footage of what I'm going to tell you, because when I went on a shout, it's a couple of weeks ago now, I didn't take the camera with me. Yeah, it was at customers' premises, road sweepers, yeah, Ivecos, yeah, so you can imagine it's a bit of a horror Iveco. Yeah, apparently it had no lights, no indicators, and didn't have any dash lights either. All it was coming up with was CAN, CAN, yeah, or CAN fault. Yeah, so I'll take the gel tester, goes to plug in, and I've got a massive amount of faults, some CAN related, and one that's live CAN, which was on the gel test. You have like a red cross that tells you that the fault is actually present at the time that you're reading the code. So went ahead, wiped the codes, and then rechecked it with the gel test. Comes up with the same fault, CAN fault, instrument cluster. Yeah, so this is where some of my DAF training comes in. On your trucks, it's not like cars or vans. You don't have one CAN system, you have multiple CAN systems. So on one CAN system, the chances are, if the vehicle's been jump started, now this is what I found out from the customer, the vehicle had been jump started, and once it had been jump started, that's when the fault came up. Yeah, there's a possibility it could have blown a resistor. At the end of the CAN lines, you've got terminal resistors, each are 120, yeah, ohms. So when you meter them out, they should read 60 ohms. Yeah, if you know your CAN line technology, then that's what it should be. Yeah, and the resistors are found in components. Yeah, like ECUs. So here I am with a dilemma, because this thing also needs to go to test in the morning, and they have no lights whatsoever. And what we're looking at is a phone call to our workshop manager, and I'm just asking him what ECUs are connected on what CAN line to the instrument cluster. And basically what he's saying is there's a body ECU in or the controller ECU, which is in the fuse box, okay, underneath the fuses. Now this is a 52 plate Iveco, yeah, and this was an 18 tonner, yeah. So I unscrewed the fuse box, lifted it out the way, and the ECU was underneath. Yeah, luckily the customer had another vehicle exactly the same in the yard, so we went and swapped over the ECUs. Usually the ECU needs to be programmed for the vehicle to start, but it will give you lights and such, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, so what happened is the guy who'd jump started the vehicle with no suppression over the batteries had blown the resistor in the ECU. Yeah, so this was a positive fix, and to be honest with you, it's one of those things where you'd say, all right, at this point you need to go and get the ECU reprogrammed so it will make the vehicle start. But the vehicle started, yeah, surprisingly. So what happened, I don't know. The owner said what he was going to do was get a key and strap it next to the transponder receiver, yeah, so it would start. But it was all right, and that was a fix, yeah. So, you know, it's just one of those things. I can go, yep, that's a fix. I can go back to the workshop and carry on with the trailer service, yeah. But if I hadn't have done the training with DAF, I probably wouldn't have known that I had multiple CAN lines in the system, because I don't really work on trucks too much, even though I do enjoy the technology, yeah. But just one of those things. Anyway, sort of, it's just something to think about when you go out to an Iveco and it hasn't got any lights, but it does start, yeah. It could be the ECU under the fuse box, but you do need to test these things. It's not just a matter of like swapping over. If I had an oscilloscope or even a multimeter at the time, which I didn't take, then I would have tested it, yeah. But we had a positive result, and that's good enough, and that's all I need to know. So anyway, see you later.